South Africa is a movie. We live in a drama. It's a series. Every day you will be shocked by something new. We have even forgotten what shocked us 2 weeks ago.
In our first scene, we can observe the cash vanguard coming out with the cash. And then one of the criminals comes out of the white vehicle nearby and holds the guard at gunpoint. The guard immediately surrenders as the second criminal with an AK-47. The criminals are not really smart as they take the money and put it in the vehicle. But the die explodes and ruins the money. The criminals seems to not care as they speed away with the ruined money. They probably have a way to deal with the pink dye. In our second scene, we can observe the fact that the criminals are in possession of the money, but the only problem they are facing now is how to put it in the getaway vehicle, as the G4S truck is trying to halt them. The G4S truck actually hit the getaway vehicle, and it tries to get away. The criminals continue shooting at the G4S truck, and the driver switches his focus to running over the criminals. The G4S truck actually wins at the end as the criminals fail to retrieve the cash. South Africa's cash in transit heist crisis, a nation under siege 2024 to 2025. The streets of South Africa have become a war zone, not with bullets fired in political strife, but with the deafening explosions of cash in transit sit heists, a multi-billion rand criminal enterprise spiraling out of control. From Johannesburg's bustling highways to the quiet roads of Limpopo, brazen gangs are turning armored vehicles into smoldering wrecks, leaving a trail of blood, chaos, and stolen millions. This isn't just crime, it's an all-out assault on the economy, a direct challenge to state authority, and proof that South Africa's underworld now operates with military precision. The 2024 to 2025 sit heist surge, by the numbers, sources within the South African Police Service (SAPS) and private security firms reveal shocking statistics. Over 250 sit heists recorded between January 2024 and June 2025, a 40% increase from the previous year, are 500 million plus stolen. But the real figure could be double when accounting for unreported cases. At least 70 security guards and bystanders killed in violent shootouts. More than 50% of heists involve insider collusion, proving that corruption runs deeper than just the criminals. These aren't opportunistic robberies, they're well-coordinated paramilitary operations, often involving ex-police and ex-military personnel providing tactical expertise. High-powered weaponry, AK-47s, RPGs, and explosives. Real-time intelligence gangs often know the exact routes, schedules, and even the amount of cash being transported. Why is this happening? The rotten core of South Africa's crime epidemic, state collapse and police incompetence. SAPS is underfunded, outgunned. And in some cases complicit. Many officers are on criminal payrolls, tipping off gangs about cash movements. The hawks and specialized units are stretched thin, leaving CIT companies to rely on private security forces who are now becoming targets themselves. Economic desperation fuels recruitment. With unemployment at 32.9%, young men see heists as a get-rich-quick scheme. Gangs recruit from townships, offering 50,000 rands for a single job. The message is clear: crime pays better than honest work. High-tech crime meets old-school violence. Criminals now use jammers to block tracking signals, drones to scout escape routes, and burner phones to avoid detection. But when tech fails, they resort to execution-style killings to eliminate witnesses. The aftermath: who pays the price? Banks and businesses, sick companies are raising fees, making cash transport unsustainable. Some are even withdrawing services from high-risk areas, leaving towns without access to money. Everyday South Africans, insurance premiums skyrocket. ATM is run dry, and the rand weakens as investor confidence plummets. The social contract: each heist erodes trust in law enforcement. Citizens now ask, if criminals can rob armored trucks in broad daylight, what's stopping them from hitting my home next? Is there a solution? Or is South Africa becoming a failed state? Some argue for drastic measures: military deployment to escort cash vans, death penalty reinstatement for convicted heist killers, mandatory life sentences for anyone linked to sick crimes, including corrupt officials. But until the root causes poverty, corruption, and systemic failure are addressed, South Africa will remain a playground